Wishy, what are you doing awake? What's up? You have evolved. Daquan, what's going on, brother? I am doing all right. Things are okay at the moment. What about you? How are you doing? Oh, wait, I have a pickaxe. Look at that. That do be it. That do be it, Christian. We don't have any wool. We have very little food. You know, I'm not proud of all the decisions I've made in my life, but I feel like I've had a good life so far. Everything's chilling. I've heard through the grapevine that it is a server, yes. I've heard through the grapevine that somebody griefed my house, which is fine because I actually don't know how to get back there. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Hello, what's up? I'm doing all right. How are you? All right, we want that coal for sure. You have no AC? What? Bro, I hate that. That's the worst, like, when you think you have enough blocks and you, like, go start doing something and then you realize you need a lot more. It's so defeating. Ayla, thank you for the follow. My AC is, like, working, but not, like, how it should. It's, like, keeping the house in the mid-70s, but it's supposed to be lower. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know what the high was today. It was. Currently it's 93. The high was 95, but we're about to go up to the hundreds next week. It's 76 in my house. Yo! I didn't realize we were that close to the follower goal. Jesus. Sweet. Elias, what's going on, brother? Welcome back. Why do I feel like the night has lasted a million years? I don't know. I don't really care what temperature water thinks it is. Alright, peace out, Elias. It's like 30 something. I think it's like 35 Celsius, something like that. No, not my house. Not my house. My house is 76 degrees, which is like 20, I think, Celsius, something like that. Oh yeah, Halo's house. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sun is finally coming up. Jesus. That night lasted forever. What is the temperature in France? Just do what they do in the South and get like a giant box fan and put it in front of the window. I probably will burn the slab because we have a very limited supply of coal at the moment. Get a window unit. There you go. I have an extra window unit somewhere around my house. Actually, it might be at my parents' place now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I'm thinking about turning this, like, little hollow mountain into, like, a missile silo or something. You know, basically, like, make a base where it's, like, winding around with, like, bridges and stuff. Xander, thank you for the follow. Sure, I mostly play Java, but you're welcome to. Okay, first we gotta flatten out this mess here. I am currently on Java, but I also have Bedrock, and I do play Bedrock every once in a while. I wouldn't say I play it often, but I do play it. Yes, thank you, TikTok, for this notification. I definitely needed. So I think we're gonna make everything that level. Obviously, eventually. I shouldn't ult mine. Forgot that's like not a thing on the server. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way with grit and spit. Oh yeah, what happened to sleep is for the weak, Wishy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Get some sleep. Appreciate you popping in there. Sick. I don't know if I'll be on in 7 hours. I mean, there's always the chance, you know? There's always the chance. Dude, can you guys chill out? Jesus, leave me alone. I am just trying to place dirt. Oh my god, there's more of them. That's true. I am on rare occasion on still. Especially on the weekends. Okay, we just gotta light this up. Otherwise, we're gonna keep dealing with that over and over and over again. Okay. Should be safe. For now. Problem is, a lot of this is coarse dirt, and I absolutely hate coarse dirt. Peace out, Wishy. Get some sleep. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. JB, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So, weirdly enough, this, like, hollow cave has this, like, really fantastic entrance, right? So you have, like, Hollow Mountain, and then this cave that cuts all the way through the mountain, right? So if you go here, boom, opens up to this, like, weird valley, right? So I'm thinking about turning this into an entrance. And then we do some sort of weird base that, like, rings around the Hollow Mountain. We're doing all right, brother. It's been a long day, but we're crafting now, so nothing to worry about. For those that are wondering, especially those watching the recording of this, I got my butt kicked in Rocket League today at work. I know I had mentioned the Rocket League tournament at work. I got absolutely obliterated. I wouldn't. Okay, that's a bit of a misnomer. It was 3-2 was the final score. I have no food and no means of getting food. Alright, let's go get some food. We'll kill some sheep, get a bed. And then we'll continue building. That's what I said. So, like, my assistant vice president was like, what happened? And I was like, I told you guys I didn't really play Rocket League. And they were like, oh, but you said you play video games. And I'm like, not all video games are the same? I was not well yesterday. I took a day off. My first real kind of sort of day off where I wasn't traveling. Really, you too? Really? One of you get wool again. Shoot, you guys gotta start sending me more money if I'm gonna be streaming 24/7, bro. I don't have any food. I'm waiting for one of these sheep to grow their wool back. There we go. And then I'm gonna kill them. I have a lot going on in the Tempest personal life, and I just haven't been sleeping at all. So, like, yesterday, I went to bed, probably fell asleep at like 5, and I had to get up to go to the office at 6. So I took a sick day and slept until 2 in the afternoon, and then I decided not to stream so I could go to bed early at like 9:30. So I just chilled out, recuperated. Appreciate you, brother. You too, my guy. Brownie, what's going on, my dude? All right. Cook some food. We will make a bed. Not much. Absolutely you can, Adnan. This is a public server. Anybody is welcome to join. I use Complementary Unbound for my shaders. There is a version of the shader that is called Complementary Reimagined that's more like vanilla, like the water and the sky are normal. But I use the Unbound version that changes the sky, and then also the water is more realistic. I'm feeling better today. I got some good sleep. Work was pretty chill. I played video games at work for like 3 hours. I actually don't have a resource pack on. It is just the shaders. So these shaders do a lot of work. Yeah, you can join the world. The information's right above me. It's a server that anybody can join. Topher, what's up, brother? Topher. Yeah. I feel like I'm keeping my electrolytes up. Just drinking some water right now. It is 26.1.2 is the version. Dude, where are these monsters? Is it the Enderman? Maybe it's the Enderman? Oh, bro. I don't have my keys with me, but I have like a little tube of pink Himalayan salt that I add to my water. You know the strat, Jim. Jim knows what's up. It's kind of funny because it looks like I'm carrying around a tube of drugs. But it's just salt. How dare you? I barely heard that creeper. Oh yeah, you said you do like personal training, yeah? Or like fitness coaching, something like that? Yeah, so I personally use CurseForge, which I know is not everybody's favorite. It's a little, like, older. What's going on, Lyra? But I prefer using CurseForge because I feel like you have a lot more control over the mods and stuff. Like, you can tweak it a little bit easier. Whereas a lot of the newer ones, you basically just like click the mods and then go. That being said, it's not user-friendly like at all. You have to kind of learn how to use it. Appreciate you, Saint. Okay. Do I just plant a farm at this point? I mean... I feel like that's the strat, is we just plant a farm and hope for the best. Where is this skeleton? Okay. There we go. Because at this rate, I'm going to have to start eating rotten flesh, and that's kind of annoying. I feel like there's really no point in me running around at night because the chances of me finding animals is like way smaller. You're moving all this dirt around that I just put down. Oh my god. I'm so used to hardcore where the skeletons shoot way faster. Parky, what's up, brother? The launcher I use is called CurseForge. Yeah, I'm in the server right now. What do you mean? There's 4 people in it. Bro got the "we need to go deeper" achievement, then died. Yeah, CurseForge has a lot of like customization that you can do, and then Modrinth is like, it's owned by the same people. It's a little bit more user friendly, but I wouldn't say that it's got as much capability. CurseForge has a lot of capability, but you have to learn how to use it. John Floyd, thank you for the follow. Sounds good, Jim. Ahmed, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Ahmed Hassan. It's a really sick name. I feel like that like rolls off the tongue really well. I feel like I should just make another shovel. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go find some animals. I'm sick and tired of not having food. Oh. That's interesting. Let's go this way. Oh my god, and I'm swimming super slow. I don't have any food. I guess let's just keep going this way. I mean, like, I don't really have an idea of where I can find a bunch of animals, but this is as good a direction as any, I guess. A wolf, not really what we're looking for. Any animals. I'll take literally anything. Alright, screw this. We're just gonna fish. This is what it's come to. God, I hate fishing in Minecraft. Jesus. Oh. Took my hand off the mouse right when the fish showed up. I might just go like kill salmon with my hand. Oh my goodness. Come here, fishy. Brian, thank you for the follow. Why is this more efficient than just like fishing? Like, why is it easier to just kill them with my hands? This doesn't, I mean, I guess like you can enchant the fishing rod to make it better, but still. You would assume the fishing rod would be better than just killing stuff with your hands. I wonder if there's an achievement for like killing fish with TNT. That'd be kind of cool. Call it fish in a barrel. Everybody's so creative. All right, 10 salmon, good enough. What's going on, Brian? How are you doing? Okay. So we need to get back to base camp. Grow these fish. It is not, but you were the second person to ask me that question. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. No, I just picked it for the Latin translation. But Ukioro, what's going on, brother? kind of sus looking roof. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I had to be unique, you know? Okay. Not much. We are just playing on the server. We got some new folks that have joined. What are you up to, brother? What, you want it like Hulk Hogan style? Hello, brother! Brother! I don't know. I think somebody griefed it. Honestly, I don't even know where it is. I've gotten lost. But that's okay, because I planned on moving here anyways, because I have to take advantage of this hollow mountain. It's too good of a spot. Weird Tempest lore. I actually met Hulk Hogan like right before he died. Like probably like a month before he died. I don't know if a galaxy's enough for me to dress up as Hulk Hogan, bro. I don't have anything. I'd have to like go get a wig, and I'm definitely not shaving my beard, bro. When I saw Hulk Hogan before he died, one of the guys I was with shaved his beard into the chops. And when we got back from the trip, his girlfriend was like, "What is wrong with you?" I need to change the sleep setting on the server so that it doesn't require everybody to sleep. Dude, the only good part about this is I'll have like plenty of material to build with. But God, this is annoying. It's Tempest Ignium. That is my name. Like, it's soothing to do this, you know? Like, the noises and everything are satisfying, but god, dude, I hate clearing land. This is why mods are great, you know? Ugh. Dude, you guys are getting just wrecked by these mobs. Good lord. I'm like a little over halfway though. Okay. I feel like we have to be yeah, we're pretty close. Okay. Where did you come from, sir? Straight back to hell. Almost. Let's go. Okay, I feel like it makes a lot of sense to make this build out of copper, but I would need a lot of honey. And that is not a resource I have a lot of. Okay. Let's finish this. Dude, did I just accidentally... I did. Haha, idiot. It's going okay. The numbers lately, like as far as like how many people get put into the stream, have been kind of wonky. Like later in the week, it's always like more, you know, but it's significantly lower than it normally is. It's been doing that for the past like week or so. And at first I thought it was a me thing. And I saw like other streamers I know asked me about it. They're like, hey, have you noticed this? So like, I don't know if it's like a TikTok thing. Kind of weird. But we're chilling. Okay, I think we shave this corner inward. And then we are looking pretty good for this entryway. We'll have to obviously add stuff to it, but as far as just opening it up. Also, I've noticed lately, like, it doesn't always tell me when people follow me anymore. Like, normally I see it. But there's definitely been a couple of times where it just doesn't say anything. Which is frustrating because I like to say thank you. Okay. Daquan, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I don't know. They did like an update, and it just like hasn't been the same since. Like I did two, like the late night streams I did last weekend or whatever were like fine. Like I had like 7,000 people come through, like 40 new followers each time. Like it was like a pretty standard stream. But like the during the week, like regular times, like it's been very slow. And like I said, initially I just assumed it was a me thing. I was like, maybe I'm falling off. But then I had a couple of people like reach out to me and were like, are you also experiencing this? Okay, actually, flattening this all out might not take as much time as I initially anticipated, because I thought this was going to take me like an hour, and it took me like 20 minutes. Yeah, but even compared to like before during the week, it's still like kind of weird. Because like 2 weeks ago, on like a Monday, I was still like putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, like, it's summer, people are traveling, the World Cup's on. I don't know. Is what it is. I'm not like super impressed about it. First off, let's grab this. Food, brother. I'm only missing 3 food. Oh my god, this water is way up there. There's a lot going on with this whole mountain, man. I'm gonna have to, like, plan some of this, which is not something I normally like to do. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yo, chill. Jeez, chill. Oh my god. I haven't recently, so like when I first started streaming, I basically just streamed like whatever I wanted to play that day. But I don't know, I've been considering like throwing in another game every once in a while. Corey, thank you for the heart me, brother. Appreciate you. Because I play pretty much everything. Like, you name a game, I've probably either played it or am currently playing it. Well, yes. But I probably will not buy it at launch. Yo, it's daytime, chill. I have played Strike Force Heroes. My man's is communicating with hieroglyphics. I am live. I gotta figure out... why it's not letting Bedrock chat in-game. Off he goes. They grew up so fast. Anyway, I thought about doing like a Marvel Rivals stream one day because I was pretty into that game. Fortnite maybe. I've played with the Fortnite idea. I'm down to switch her up if you guys ever want to see me play something. Where are these guys finding nether portals? User, what's going on, brother? My day has been fairly long, man. Fairly long. Work was pretty chill. I got absolutely annihilated in a Rocket League tournament. Lost in the first round. Kind of sad. To be fair, I don't play a whole lot of Rocket League, and my teammate had never played before. And I'd never played Rocket League on PlayStation. Which, like, you know, whatever, copium, I know. Okay. Anyway, I don't think I finished saying this, but I will get the new GTA, not at launch though. I don't do pre-orders anymore. I've just been burned way too many times by pre-orders. I'll be playing Warhammer 40k Total War for sure. I signed up for the closed beta for that. What else will I be playing? I am a good little boy. I'm the best little boy. Thank you for the follow, Lucius. Bro, leave me alone. I'm about to get a bow to deal with these dudes. Yeah, bro. You never do what they expect you to do. You know, you gotta keep people guessing. I got another one, don't worry. We stay stacked. Bro, die. Jesus. That's what I'm saying. I actually already have a base in this server. I just found this while I was exploring, and I was like, I have to do this. Like, I was like, oh, look, a hollow mountain. And then I looked up and I was like, no way. And then I saw this and I was like, yeah, this is it. This is the spot. Yo, can we all chill? Settle down, sir. I do my best. My best builds are always in spots where like the environment like speaks to me, you know? Hello? Oh. I don't know. I'm going between either like Oasis, like putting like a giant tree in the middle in here, or like industrial. You know, like making a giant smokestack and like having like a bunch of rings up and down the mountain. I'm kind of like in between themes. Because I feel like they're both really good ideas. Because when I first saw this, I immediately thought like, oh, missile silo. Well, I could do giant tree in the middle and then do like wooden rings around it. You know what I'm saying? With like bridges. I haven't been on this server in a while either because it kept cooking me out. Or kicking me out. I'm okay right now. I have some diamonds. Like 6, something like that. I don't know. A few stacks, my guy. What? Probably. Knowing some of the people that play on the server, probably. Whoa, what up? Don't worry, I'll protect you. Oh, dude. That zombie just didn't want any piece of me. Mama. It's daytime. What is wrong with these spiders, bro? Ivan from Philippines, what up, dog? Are you in the live right now? I can't tell. Are you in the live? Shake your head yes or no. I don't know. I don't think he's in the live, bro. Man. What are you doing? Oh, you want the coal? Okay. Yeah, sure, dude. Take my coal. Oh, dude, I finally just remembered the word that I was trying to say that TikTok kept censoring because of my accent. I was trying to say horror. And I was thinking I was saying something else. Oh my gosh, we need an enchanting table so we don't have to keep doing this. I have a RTX 5060 Ti, the 16 gigabyte model, 32 gigabytes of RAM, a Ryzen 7 7700X. I have a Gigabyte B850 Oris for my motherboard, and then I run 2 terabytes of SSD and a terabyte of hard drive. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why do you still have a hard drive? It's for, like, documents and, like, random garbage, so it doesn't take up SSD space. And then I hydro cool it with an NZXT Kraken, as well as some extra fans. Yeah, here, wait, hold up. Yeah, my, like, cord for my mouse, or my camera's, like, stuck, but anyway. There she is. It's an all-white build, it's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I mean, I've been building and upgrading this PC since, like, 2018. No, 2019. So I started with, like, a really budget build when I was in college, and then this past December, I decided to drop a bunch of money to upgrade it. It was very expensive, but worth it. Totally worth it. Dude, my wife's cooking something that smells delicious. Lex, what are you making out there? I know you're in here. It smells like garlic. What kind of PC you running, brother? Honestly, my PC before the upgrade, like, wasn't terrible. It was just, like, starting to get, like... It was still AM4, so it was, like, starting to get outdated. And PC parts just kept getting more and more expensive, so I was like, screw it, I'll bite the bullet and do the upgrade now. A Chromebook? Do they still make Chromebooks? Is that a thing? I thought they called them something different now. Dude, I love me some MSI, dude. I was an MSI fanatic, but the parts I got for my upgrade were all on sale, so that's how I ended up with the Gigabyte. For my last build, it was all MSI. Absolutely love it. 4070 is pretty good. Before I upgraded the 5060, I was running the 4060. It wasn't the TI, but I was only running the 8 gig model though, and dude, no VRAM. Yeah, MSI is so good. The app and everything is just so user-friendly. Like, I haven't been upset with the Gigabyte stuff, but it's not as integrated as the MSI stuff. Like, MSI, like, everything being in one app was super convenient. Again, no hate to the Gigabyte motherboard. It's been working perfectly, but problem is you always have to pay a little bit more for MSI, which I get it, but nowadays, though, everything's gotten so competitive. like everything's basically the same now. Even like AMD graphics cards have started to like compete really well with Nvidia. But yeah, I built this PC, dropped like a ton of money on it, and became a Minecraft streamer like a month later, so a little overkill for what I'm using it for. But I play other games when I'm not streaming, so. I do. So this is a server that I run that's like open to the public. So I don't have any mods on here so that like anybody can join. You don't have to like download anything. I'll get to that in 1 second, Yasha. Because I have very strong opinions about that. But my hardcore world that I play on, I built a mod pack that has like 93 mods in it, and it's all like visual and quality of life stuff. Love it. Anyway, my thoughts on PlayStation not having physical games. Anytime a console manufacturer tries to go all digital, it is for one reason and one reason only. They do not want you to own the games. They don't want you to own the games. They don't want you to be able to sell or buy used games. They want to have complete control over the IP so that they can take it away from you if you break their like user service agreements. I think it's terrible for the industry. I think it's really dumb. Because like, I don't know, it depends on how old you are, but like Xbox tried to do the same thing when the Xbox One came out. They were talking about like, oh, digital download only. And then Xbox players threw a huge fit. They were like, we're not buying this if it's digital only. And so Xbox ended up backtracking and like saying, okay, yeah, physical games. But like every single time, so like the Switch 2, you don't own those games. They're digital downloads on a cartridge. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like don't buy digital downloads. You know, like if you're comfortable with that, especially for like games you like Call of Duty, okay, like you'll hop on multiplayer on that, you know, like you can keep playing it for a while. Same thing with like if you're really into 2K, sure. Because the resale value on 2K is garbage. Yeah, they made fun of him for it. I do remember that. No, it's greedy. It's absolutely 100% greedy. They want to corner the market. They've been trying to do it for years. I mean, that's the whole premise of the Xbox Game Pass. I do think Game Pass is a little bit better than, you know, you not owning, like, you don't own any of the games on Game Pass, but for however many dollars a month, you get a ton of games, right? So it's like, okay, I can understand that. Fine, whatever. I have Game Pass, I get it. But all games being digital, like, it's very clear what they're, and the arguments they make are so dumb. They're like, oh, it's so much cheaper. Right, that's what I'm saying. If you buy a digital download, it should be less money. But it's not. And they argue that, like, oh, it cuts costs if we do digital downloads. Like, we're never going to see any of that money. It's going straight to the profits. Yeah, and you're not paying for delivery. Like, they don't have to ship anything. Like, they save all of the profit and give it to the shareholders and the CEOs and the C-suite for bonuses. Or they take the money that they save. Nick, what's up, brother? They take the money that they saved and they dump it into garbage games like Marathon or the 6,000th Assassin's Creed that's not really an Assassin's Creed game. It's gross. I have a hot take about GTA 6 too, and this, I want to be very clear. This is not me saying I don't think GTA 6 is going to be... Appreciate you, my guy. Hope you're doing well. They just turned it into like a classic RPG, which is totally fine if you want to make an RPG, but why name it Assassin's Creed? Objectively, Assassin's Creed Valhalla was a very good game, but they could have just named it something else. Hello! Oh, dude, you're literally Bedrock. That's funny. Oh, yo, thank you. Anyways, my hot take for GTA, and again, I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game, is that it will never, ever, ever live up to the hype. Ever. There's no way. It's not possible. Right? They've waited, what, 14 years? Something like that? Oh, dude, you swim? I swam in high school, bro. What's your event? Lex, thank you for the heartbeat. They waited so long. Almir, what's going on, brother? That regardless of how good GTA is, the average gamer is going to be upset. They're going to be like, oh my god, I waited 14 years and they didn't add X or whatever. I was a breaststroke, backstroke guy myself. But anyway, the same problem is going to happen with Elder Scrolls 6, is now they've waited so long and the hype keeps building and building and building and building. And they're like, thank you for the heart, me and the roses, Alamir. Appreciate you, brother. Steven, what's going on, my guy? Anyway, it keeps building and building and building, and to the point where, like, when they finally release the game, inevitably the average gamer is going to be let down. Because they've waited so long, and they're going to be like, wow, I waited all this time, and it's just like GTA 5 with better graphics or whatever, you know? Which, again, I am not arguing that it's going to be a bad game. I'm arguing that the average person, like, is not going to take into consideration that just because it took that long to make doesn't mean it's going to be like a revolutionary brand new concept. Because I'm placing dirt because I'm turning this hollow mountain here into my base. So this was all, like, all over the place. So I smoothed this, and then I'm flattening this out, and then I'm going to turn this whole thing into my base. Yeah, bro, get some sleep. What? Appreciate you, brother. No worries, Bounty. Thanks for hanging out, my guy. If you guys are not familiar with my Minecrafting, on my page I have a couple of videos. I think my first post, like, pinned video is one of the videos of it, but I have a giant castle that I work on pretty consistently. So I like doing, like, really large builds. And when I found this, I actually have a base on the server already. But when I found this mountain, I was like, I have to live here. Especially because, like, this opening was already there. I just had to flatten it out. I can't because the server, and if we're not all sleeping, it won't work. Because I forgot to change the stupid sleep setting. Yeah, I feel like mountain bases are always fun. And this one has the benefit of, like, it's already hollow, you know? So I can build up and, like, into the mountain. My castle that I was talking about is surrounded by mountains. It's like in a valley. Nice, nice. You guys are killing in the likes. Absolutely. But I'm actually kind of scared that GTA 6 is going to, like, hurt the gaming industry, like, irreparably. Because inevitably when people start complaining about we waited this long, blah, 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 about whatever they don't like because it didn't meet their expectations after however long, then studios are going to be afraid to, like, develop good games. Which already kind of sort of happened with Starfield. That being said, I mean, GTA 6 is already a commercial success, so probably a little different. Yeah, I mean, I own an Xbox Series X, so I can get it on the Xbox, but yeah, it is kind of annoying. I can't just play it on my PC. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely... The only games I like better on console are, like, sports games. Like, 2K, FIFA... Well, FC, whatever you want to call it now. Madden, they're all better on console, in my opinion. Because, like, you're not really getting that much of, like, a graphics boost. Whoop. And... whoop. Yeah, that too, like Soul Calibur and, like, Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Like, when I play sports games on my PC, I just connect a controller to it, because I'm not playing keyboard and mouse for sports games. I will say, though, I'm a big F1 fan, so I play the F1 video game, and I have a wheel and pedals that I hook up to my PC, and it is sick. I love it. Right now, 95. Typically with the shaders on, I get about 100. If I take the shaders off, it's closer to 200. Let's get rid of this water. Nice, nice. What's bro doing? I am almost out of food. I do need to cook this chicken. You should be able to join, TJ. Ruh-roh. No, I can't run. Bro's lucky I'm a benevolent streamer. Could have just let bro die. Rage! What's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. I used to teach swim lessons back in the day. Not great, not fun. Honestly, okay, hang on. Not that bad. But sometimes, you know, the kids just like don't want to learn. Peace out, Samuel. Thanks for chatting with me, my guy. Appreciate you, boss. Hey, thank you for the follow, bro. Yeah, probably best you wait a little bit. My sister-in-law has a form of epilepsy, not like the normal type. She has like space seizures or whatever. Stam, thank you for the follow. Maybe? Lex knows better than me, but I think so, yes. Bro, I just want food. Thank you. Yeesh, yeah. Sounds like it. Well, that's good. I know that, like, you know, with the right types of medication and stuff, you can manage it fairly well, but... Was he, like, light sensitive, too? Okay, cool. I know that's very difficult. Especially with water, you know, because when the sunlight hits it, the lights, you know. Sometimes I question myself because I'll be looking at flashing lights sometimes. And I start to feel a little funny. You know, I have to like look away. And I'm like, maybe. Epilepsy is so interesting, you know, because like hyperventilation trigger, like you said, like there's so many different things that can trigger it, and like a lot of times people like don't know they're epileptic because they haven't had that like specific trigger. Like my dad, when he was in the army, one of his squad mates had epilepsy and like didn't know until he was like 21. And he ended up like getting discharged from the military because of it. But he was like working on the helicopter that they were flying, and he was like looking up at the rotors while they were spinning, and he had a epileptic seizure, and he was like, that's weird. So he got up and started working on the helicopter again, and it happened again. Like he had the photosensitivity but like never knew it because it wasn't like he wasn't like super sensitive to it. I don't know. The human brain is so interesting. Did you guys know, this has nothing to do with epilepsy. Did you guys know that your eyeballs have a different immune system than the rest of your body, right? So like your immune system handles everything except for your eyes. And if your body's immune system realize your eyes exist, they don't recognize them as part of your body and they'll immediately attack them. Yeah, you could just like go blind randomly. Your immune system's just like, what are these? Face reveal. My face is already revealed, Josh. I can't reveal it any more than it is. Yeah, that's such a weird thing, you know? Because, like, obviously your brain knows you have eyes because it, like, reacts to the stimuli. But, like, yeah, if your body just ever finds out you have eyes, it's like, no more. Which is kind of terrifying. Like, you could just be, like, perfectly fine 1 second, and then, like, the next second. Because there's, like, documented cases of this happening. Where, like, people's immune systems find their eyes. They're like, what's going on here? and then they just fry them. They just literally destroy your eyeballs. Yeah, that's why I'm leaning kind of into the build a giant tree, you know? What's up, Rai? Did you change your username? Dude, oh my god, I can't get any fish. This is not good. I love weird fun facts. Here's another Tempest fun fact. The mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Hans, what's going on, brother? The powerhouse of the cell is not actually native to your body. So, like, the mitochondria, the reason it has its own DNA, mitochondrial DNA, that you, fun fact, also only inherit from your mother, is because it was a parasite. The mitochondria was actually a virus that infected our ancestors, and then we became dependent on it for generating energy in our cells. So now it's just part of our body. I am working on turning this hollow cave into my base on the server. So I've already cleared out this entrance here that was conveniently already here. I just had to flatten it. And then I'm working on flattening the inside, and then I'm going to do some like terraforming to make it more cozy, I suppose. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, weird facts that I just truly enjoy. Like, a lot of weird science things that we consider science fiction, like, we've already figured out how to do it. We just, like, don't know how to generate enough energy to, like, make it happen. So, like, scientists have already figured out a potential way to travel to the future, but they, like, we are not capable of creating enough energy to do it at this time. But they've, like, proven mathematically that it is possible. They haven't proven that you can go backwards in time, but they've figured out mathematically that you can go forward in time, like, faster. I need food desperately. I'm just gonna plant a little farm. Another one, this one's a little complicated, it's hard to explain. So this might not make sense. But time as a concept, right? So we experience time in a linear fashion, right? So there's past, present, future. We exist in the present. We're constantly moving into the future. And the past is everything that's already happened, right? But time itself, right? It's a plane of existence, is not linear, right? It's a plane, so it's all technically happening at once. Because we would not be able to experience time in a linear path if it were not happening all at the exact same time. I don't know, I'm talking and didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was from yesterday. I need to take that down, sorry. Also, what's up, Isa? Welcome back. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. I forget that those last for like 24 hours, so I need to remember to like delete those after I'm done with them. Delete. There we go, problem solved. Anyways, so if you think about what I just said, right? Where time is all happening at once, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to experience it in a linear fashion, right? Because we are moving through time. Time is not moving through us. That means that everything that's ever happened is happening right now. So people that are fighting the American Revolution are doing it right now to them. Like, it's still happening. We just don't experience that piece of time. But to them, back then, at that point in time, it's still happening. Oh, no, you're totally good. You're totally good. I feel like everybody's been fairly busy lately. I haven't seen a lot of the regulars. Rach, I know Rach was here Monday. But I haven't seen BLB in a bit. I haven't seen Vex in a bit. I was sad. I was like, man, did they all make a group chat and we're like, screw Tempost? Appreciate you, brother. You have a great man, too. Oh, no, you're totally good. I appreciate you, man. You have a great day, too. You have the best day. It kind of is like I feel like all the Minecraft sounds are designed to like put your mind into a lull, you know? Maybe that's how they get you to buy stuff in the marketplace. They're like, we psychologically disarm them. Nah, but it's summer. People are busy. They got stuff to do. The kids are home. There's vacations. The World Cup's on. I haven't been able to catch as many games as I would like to. I'm not like a huge soccer/football person. Like I'll catch a game every once in a while, but I do love watching the World Cup. It's like every time it comes around, I definitely try to tune in as much as I can. But this year I've only been able to catch like 4 or 5 games. It has been nice though, because at the office they changed, we have like propaganda TVs. It's soccer. But my office has these propaganda TVs that normally play, you know, all these things that are like, rah, rah, yay, company, so awesome, yay. But they changed it to show the World Cup games during the World Cup, so that's been really nice. Because in between the World Cup, they have Judge Judy, and I love Judge Judy. So I get to watch Judge Judy at work. I did. That was today. I lost in the first round. To be fair, though, there's a couple of problems. One, my teammate had never played the game before. Two, I've only played like 6 hours of the game. And three, well, there's four actually. Three, I had never played the game on PlayStation, so the controls were kind of hard at first. And four, and most importantly, one of the guys that was playing in this video game tournament was an esports player in college for that game. Like, that was his game, that he got a scholarship to play in college. John, what's going on, brother? Yep. So I was never going to win anyways. That guy was going to obliterate me no matter what. But I lost to the guys that got second place in the first round. It was 3-2, so I didn't lose too bad. And I choose to believe that if it was any other game besides Rocket League, I would have killed it. If they were like, build a soccer stadium in Minecraft, game over. But then my assistant vice president, that's my boss's boss, was like, what happened? I thought you play video games. And I was like, I do play video games. And he was like, well then what, like, why'd you lose? I was like, sir, are you under the impression that all video games are the same? And the worst part about all of it is that my boss actually loves that game and plays it all the time, but he was out of town. So if he was here, I could have had a partner that knew how to play the game, but I didn't. Instead, I had Neil, who didn't know what he was doing at all. Yeah, way to go, Neil. Well, not what we meant to do, but this is where we are. This is the public server that I set up I actually already have like a little house and everything on the server, but I found this like hollow mountain, and I was like, yeah, I absolutely have to build here. So I moved here and just basically started over. So I'm between two themes. I'm either thinking industrial, like make it like almost like a missile silo, right? So like rings going up and down, and then like some big either smokestack or rocket in the middle. Or alternatively, and I'm leaning this direction, go for like a nature vibe. So like build a giant tree in here. And then have like waterfalls and moss and drip leaf and stuff like that, and then do rings as well, but make them out of wood and have them line the walls with like bridges and stuff instead of platforms. That's the direction I'm leaning currently. Industrial would be cool, but the resources to build that would be absolutely horrific. Honestly, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I mean, I still got like a little bit more to go, but I thought that was going to take a stupid amount of time. It's all that practice from the U-shaped valley. Oh no. Layla, I saw you join. This is so unfortunate. I was literally just about to get off. It's okay. I'll probably stay on later tomorrow. I'm going out of town this weekend, so I also have Friday off. So tomorrow night I will probably be on a little bit longer. But I will go ahead and call it because I've had a very long day and it's starting to get very hot in this room. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. We had 25,000 likes, 10 new followers, 3 individual gifters. About 800 people come through. Still trying to figure out what's going on with the traffic. But either way, chill stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're chugging right along. We hit 4,600 followers today. Pushed over a little bit, so big shout out you guys. Thank you so much. Anyways, y'all have a fantastic night/morning. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Layla, thank you for the heartbeat.